You hungry? Well, I'm hungry. You like baseball? Well, I love that shit. Want a slice of pizza? Go to New York. You want hot weather? Come to LA. You want to break bread? Call Nick Turturro. Ready, motherfucker? Are you ready? Well, I'm fucking ready. Get ready! Here we are, July 25th. Is that the day?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Today it's me and my Nick. We're flying solo without a guest.
No
we just
guest
got
today.
back from London, New York, Vegas, the hospital, everything. So, London, this was a trip that this guy wanted to go on.
Never been to Europe.
Never been to Europe. He was pissed off. He wanted to get there. Wanted to do the whole English thing. I was worried to go because, I have a bad back. I didn't want to fly for like 10 hours, coach, but he don't give a shit. He wants to get what he wants to get, and he got it. But
yes, sir.
It was a good trip. It was a good trip. I mean, I actually thought London was, I actually felt at home in London. It was weird. Like Italy to me felt more like
Foreign,
I told you. And the people are polite, very polite. I love the English accent. I think it's cool as shit. I almost like my accent ain't bad. I mean, the New York accent ain't bad, but so what did you feel? Did you have a great time or what?
Yeah, the trip was pretty sick, man. I mean, like you said, the people were nice. It was like he said, it didn't feel like it was too far from home. I mean, I like city life, and I guess that was pretty close to New York a little bit, other than the way that the driving is on the other side of the wheel.
That's weird.
And then they drive on the other side of the street, and basically like our left turn is their right turn. It's like a whole different thing, but it was a great trip. Crazy shopping there. Some recommendations: if you have money, go to Selfridges, go to Harrods. Spend some coin in there.
Harrods is sick. I like
Selfridges better, but
you like Selfridges better?
Yeah, but Harrods is tight.
And there's a slammin' chicken place that we found that's all around the city.
Gotta hit Nando's.
Nando's. If you go to London, gotta go to Nando's.
US too.
Is it?
It's a chain. You can
Where?
find it in, like Baltimore. and
I didn't
places.
fucking know.
Oh.
Curry chicken.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Oh, it's great.
Nando's was sick.
Nando's
man.
is good, man. I was getting those wings. I mean, it's like on the grill.
Also, we found this coffee place in London that was solid as hell.
Oh,
No
man.
stomach ache from the dairy.
What was that tart? Was that tart? That was a good
It was
breakfast.
a latte.
Their eggs were good. You
Yeah,
know?
their eggs were good.
Their eggs were actually very good.
Eggs are very specific for breakfast because there's a lot of people that don't make them good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to make scrambled eggs. It's funny, But where else did we eat there that was really good?
We ate. We had an Italian food one night, which was not bad. We saw a show. We saw Black Eyed Peas do a show. Shout out Taboo and Black Eyed Peas.
Yep.
We saw a musical. He saw Wicked for the first time.
I saw Wicked, which was pretty good. You know what I mean? I got sick. I got almost strep throat, and I was feeling like shit.
He complained every day.
I was complaining.
He didn't go on the eye.
I didn't go on the eye because,
I was next to Tyson Fury at this Shrek thing with all his kids.
I was having tea. I had tea. It was like me and my wife had tea. I mean, it's an English thing. You got to have tea.
We did a face-off at the London Bridge promoting our fight.
We did, and that was pretty cool. The London Bridge is beautiful, really beautiful. But I really like going there for? The pubs.
Oh, the pubs
I like
are sick.
the pubs there, man. I like drinking beer there. There's something about drinking beer there. The beer is really good. The pubs are nice. The people are very polite. I was trying to push a little baseball on them. The way I was on the subway once, the guy was talking about they were playing softball. And he goes, Baltimore, we're the Baltimore. What? I said, Orioles. He goes, oh, you a baseball? I go, yeah. So I started trying to, I told him, well, what'd you think of the London series? And I said, the ballpark was bullshit. I mean, it's really a bullshit ballpark. So those games were kind of inflated.
It's like a Little League game.
Yeah. They said, well, what do you mean? I said, because it was, it's not designed for you got to come to America and see a game here. And the guy goes, yeah, I get that. So we took the subway, which was cool.
Took subways, taxis, cabs.
Cabs.
Ubers.
We walked a lot.
Walked a lot.
One day we walked 7 miles. One day we walked 6 miles. One day we walked, 5 miles.
Walked a lot.
We walked a lot.
It wasn't too hot either, which was good.
Yeah, the weather was We stayed in a flat. It looked like it was Brooklyn.
It was
you know.
Kensington.
Kensington.
I heard it's a very rich area to live in the world. It's very expensive.
A lot of money there.
I'd like to live in London.
You would?
Yes, I would.
What would you do?
I'd probably go hide out and make an album there.
You would?
But yeah, it was a really good experience.
I wouldn't mind doing a job there. I would love to do a movie there.
Go,
you know?
go.
You ever been to Scotland or like Ireland?
That's on my list.
I feel like you'd like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like those people.
It's like London, but less posh. Like there's a little more of an edge to everybody.
In Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more edgy. It's probably right up my alley.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Actually, London was cool, but they didn't have much of an edge, you know? I mean, it was very,
A little bit soft.
it's a little soft.
Everybody's nice there.
Where in Scotland? You mean, where's it, Glasgow or something?
I've been to Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh?
Very nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that's an interesting place.
For first day we're there, first second, right? My mom goes, "Hey, everyone's nice here, so don't be an asshole to both of us." So we get on the train, and I have my headphones on, and he asked me something, and then I just kind of like responded like a douchebag, and he said, "Go fuck yourself." So then these two ladies were leaving the train, and they were like, she goes,
I called him a
No,
douchebag.
then he called me a douchebag.
Yeah.
And then they go, that guy just called his son a douchebag. I was like, damn, they are really nice here. Even when they're being mean, they're very nice. But it was a really good experience, man.
It was a good trip.
Never been in Europe, and the flight wasn't too bad, so we were very happy about it, and it was fun. So after that, we head to New York for like a day and a half.
We go to New York.
No real plan, whatever.
We're in Brooklyn.
We have lunch with his brother and his son. Good time.
Yeah.
We see a Yankee game.
Took the subway. The subway broke down.
He was upset at the Yankee game because our
Last
seat
Friday
had an
night.
obstructing view.
Yeah, they gave me a seat. They put me on a scoreboard. It said Nick Turturro. The place went wild. But I was underneath like a thing. And I'm like, don't put me underneath something like that. I just like, I don't like to be under like, iron things. For some reason, like if I'm at a game, I got to be with the people. I got to be.
You were with the people.
I know,
though.
but I was hidden. And then I ordered a fucking hot dog, and it was a foot-long hot dog. Disgusting.
What did
And
you
I'm like,
compare it to last night?
I tell you what, I don't want to get into it. I had a Sabrett on the street. I was in Brooklyn. I had a Sabrett on the street, which is a great hot dog. Now, Sabrett, you can't even get him out here. But it's mustard and sauerkraut. It's a fucking great dog.
And ketchup.
No ketchup. Ketchup is for the hamburger. That's bullshit.
And ketchup.
No. Anyway, I see they got Sabrett hot dogs. So I didn't know they were foot-long dogs. I don't like a foot-long dog. It's too big. It's like almost, I hate to say it, it's like I want a regular-sized penis, all right? I don't want a big penis. I don't. I really don't. You know what I mean? I had to break the penis in half. I'm sorry, but I had to. I mean, I couldn't even enjoy the hot dog. Just give me a regular hot dog.
I thought it was a good hot dog.
I don't want a fat hot dog. I don't want a long hot dog. I want a thin hot dog with mustard and sauerkraut. Fuck me up, man. I mean, them, they're getting ice cream.
They don't even have soft serve anymore.
Yeah, they're getting ice cream, and I'm sitting on the left field side. I took on the third base side, and I'm so out of it. I get up from, I guess I dropped my phone right in like a hot dog box or some shit, a popcorn box. I'm looking for my phone. Where's my phone? Where's my fucking... I went back to the place where I bought a hat and a T-shirt. The guys were like, well, we ain't got your phone, Nick. I go back to these temporary seats, and there it was right in the box. I'm like, I'm always losing this fucking phone. I'm always losing something. I'm so forgetful. It's like it happened to me. I didn't feel good in London one day. I stopped at a Starbucks, and we get to the pub right before the theater. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I couldn't even find the fucking restaurant. This guy didn't help me. I'm looking for the place. I said, did you guys find a phone?
I had to go finish my beer.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, you left it right on the chair. Me and that fucking phone.
Because you're on Twitter too much. And then you don't have it. You forget.
It's a distraction. You know what I mean? But anyway, where was I? Foot-long hot dog. They put me on the scoreboard. That was fun.
Aaron
That's
Judge
fun.
went deep. Good
Aaron
game.
Judge went deep. Who were they playing that night?
The Rockies.
Rockies.
Rockies
Yeah.
actually have a good offense, but they have no pitching. I saw
Yeah.
like their guys actually like
But the subway, man, broke down. I mean, I never go to a game. Then when I go to a game, I can't even get there. By the time I get in there, it's the second, the third inning.
Might as well just Uber and call it a day.
I know. I should have just taken the Uber up to the stadium and just bit the bullet. You know what I mean? Try to save a few bucks and take a subway, and you'd never even get there. And it was steaming hot.
See all the videos this week of the subways flooding.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Rain like destroyed.
What happened?
He didn't know that.
I mean, some guy almost like got...
It was just raining really bad, and I guess like some pipes burst or something. It was flooding. Brooklyn had flooding like
crazy.
Yeah,
I
they were
saw it.
saying, yeah, our train was delayed for like 30 minutes. We
Man.
couldn't get it.
Well,
the subways, man.
I know. I mean,
And in New York, they tax Uber. So like a $30 Uber out here is like $70 out there.
yeah. Well, our money don't go far there.
No, we're not talking about London. We're talking New York.
Oh, New York. I thought you were talking about the pounds.
Well, the pounds in London, the conversion is the dollar doesn't go far.
yeah, you get something on sale there. Like, I wanted this jacket. It was like $200 and something dollars. And then I'm
Pounds.
thinking pounds. But it's going to be like $250 to $300, you know? So it's always going to be more. Like, the theater was reasonable.
Yeah,
Even with the conversion.
We actually got a really good deal at the theater.
I know, but it's still like, you think you're getting a great deal, but our money ain't worth shit next to the pound. The pound is stronger, I guess.
Yeah, there was glasses I wanted. They were like 500 pounds, 550 pounds.
This
They're like
guy's over there
$700.
putting on $1,000 fucking glasses. I go, get out of here. You ain't buying those glasses. He's like, I think I'm gonna treat myself. I think I'm gonna treat myself. His fucking Dita glasses.
No, they were Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
They looked like the Tony Stark glasses.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Lot of Scott old boy.
So, anyways, New York was cool.
New York was
We
fun.
had a couple pizzas. It was good.
Yeah, we had
Patsy's.
Patsy's the night before the Yankee game. Good meal, good pizza,
So, a day later,
clams on the half shell, baked clams, good meal.
day later,
We're like,
we got to fly to LA.
we're gonna go to LA. Can't get a flight, right?
And the flights, they said the available flight is at 8 p.m. our time. But here was the predicament. If we would have got on that flight, we wouldn't have been able to watch the Pacquiao fight. And
We don't wanna miss the Pacquiao fight.
We have to watch the fight. Then they said, well, there's a flight to Vegas at 4 p.m. So we say.
Let me get the flight to Vegas.
So then I said, text our boys, text Chris.
We don't got a
whoever.
hotel room. We don't got tickets. I text my guy. I text my other guy who works for Fox.
We land.
We land.
We have tickets.
I get a message. We got tickets. We got a hotel room. Ba-boom. We're all set up.
Now here's the problem. The hotel he got, I'm not allowed to go there.
He's banned.
So
Remember, it's 2 stories.
so quick story.
And I didn't know. He's like, I can't fucking stay there.
So
I'm banned.
A year
he
ago-
did a dumb thing.
So a year ago, let me
Stupid
tell the
thing.
story.
Let him tell the story.
A year ago, I got tonsillectomy surgery, and essentially, you have to be put on pain medication because the pain is intolerable. So I did the surgery, and I was on painkillers all week. So my body wasn't adjusted to anything, etc. So a week later, they wanted to go to Vegas to like vacation, see my mom's brother and his family, whatever. I said to my friend, all right, buddy, if you want to come to Vegas with me, we're only going to hang out. No drinking, no nothing. I'm sick. I can't do anything. I could barely talk. He goes, all right, bro, no
He
problem.
was very sick.
So we go, and the whole week, he's begging my dad, take me to fucking Dre's.
Wanna
Come
go to
on.
Dre's.
I want to see the girls. I
Dre's.
want to dance on girls. This, that. So you're like, all right,
It's
whatever.
like Hoochie City, Dre's.
So he's...
Hoochie City.
So
oh, my God.
So I'm like, bro, I can't even go. We're not 21. He goes, yeah, but I have a fake. And I'm like, but I'm still not going. That's what you're not understanding. So the last day, we're about to leave.
We're about to leave the hotel.
And he finally gives in and was like, all right, Blake, I'll take you up to the pool. And my mom's like, well, I don't want...
I'm just going to try to go up to
My mom's like, if you're going to go up, then I'll go up. And I was like, well, I'm not going to stay down here alone. And he goes, but I have 2 fake IDs. I said, look, bro. I said, if your fake ID works for me, then it'll work for you.
You had to see this
That's
thing.
how I was thinking.
It was bad.
And I was, at that point, we gave in because he didn't shut the fuck up about it. So we're like, all right, whatever. So we go, and they look at the ID and they go, this kid. So they pull me aside, and he goes, "Look, man, it's just my kid. He was just messing around. It's just a big deal." And the guy says, "No, this is serious." So he calls over the main security guy. And he goes, he's laughing. He's a fan of his, and he's laughing.
He's
like, "What's up, buddy? You trying to use a fake?"
All right.
I was like, "Bro, I'm sick. I really
Kid
don't."
was just trying to go
I
upstairs.
said, "Bro, I honestly don't even want to go up. Like, it's my buddy who's been annoying the shit out of us." And he goes, "I understand." He goes, "Let me just see if I can get you off. Let me ask my supervisor." Supervisor says, "Nah, ring him up." So he's standing there. This is 2018, and the words he said were, he said, "All right, I'm gonna read you your rights. Blah, 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 blah. If you step on this property before you are 21, you will be arrested, and you will spend the weekend in jail.
Or subject to a fine.
And subject to a fine."
Yeah. It's a serious shit.
So I was
know.
like, in my mind, I was like, this is a joke, but like it was serious. And then he said, "Take your glasses off." So they took my picture, whatever. So he said, "Don't tell anybody." And then
I figure, you know, even if we go back there, who's gonna see him anyway? You know what I mean?
So he didn't know
We're
that
not gonna try to go to Dre's.
So we go. I start yelling him on the plane. I said, "Bro, I can't stay there. I don't think you understand that. I can't go." He goes, "Doesn't matter. Whatever. Shut the fuck up." My mom's like, "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Stop complaining. Stop complaining." So we get there, we check in, we say hi to whoever, we go up to the room, we come down, and the guy that got us the thing, he goes, "Yo, did you try and use a fake ID here last year?" And I said, "No." I said, "Yeah, I did." I said, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, and I said, "Let me explain." He goes, No, don't explain. I know what happened. You were sick, all that stuff. I understand." And then my dad goes, "Is it really that big of a deal?" He goes, Yeah. He should be arrested right now. He said, Nick should be in cuffs in jail with a fine you guys have to pay." And he goes, "Why?" And he goes, I told you this, bro. Like, and I started yelling at him. "I told you this.
I didn't
told
know.
you I'd been
I was being naive.
But how do you not know, bro? I told you. You were there. He read me my rights right in front of you.
You want to hear the funny thing? My friend told me that, like, you could shoot somebody, beat somebody up, get them off, you know, serious shit like that.
But in Vegas, if you play with the liquor license, you're screwed.
Like a fucking fake ID or some shit like that, they don't fool around. It's like a serious
offense.
So, you know, he was all upset that night. I took it lightly. I didn't know.
Started being an asshole.
I wasn't an asshole.
I started being an asshole.
You were being an asshole.
Because you didn't listen to me.
I was like, all right, we'll get over it. You know, you didn't commit fucking murder. You had a bullshit phony ID. You never should have tried it.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have gave in to Blake.
Don't fucking blame me, Blake. Fucking blame me. Look at that thing. That thing was a joke. I was giggling at it when I saw it. You still have it?
No, the guy confiscated it.
Took it.
I mean, I have my other one, which works really well.
Very smart. Keep yeah.
But I don't use that in Vegas. Only in LA and Seattle, maybe Chicago.
But it wasn't like the kid was trying to drink. He was just trying to go to the pool.
No, but I guess
Got a glass, bud?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but, you know, it's a lesson to be learned. I mean, you know.
It's okay, man. I didn't even want to go. That's what makes it even worse.
If it was like his heart wasn't even in it.
If it was like, I want to go, all right, I get it. I shot my shot and I failed. But I didn't even want to shoot the shot, and I still failed.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
But anyways, we saw the Pacquiao fight.
So we saw the fight.
It was a great time.
It was a great fight. We didn't have seats.
We were just on the floor roaming.
So we were on the floor roaming, and people were like fucking telling us, you can't stand here, you can't stand there.
Saw Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, so I was kneeling down, and my back was locking on me because I had a bulging disc issue, and it was starting to come back because my back was locked. But because I was kneeling, I went into some kind of spasms. The fight was fucking great, and then
he's fine.
After the fight, I'm not fine.
He was stiff
I'm
back.
not fucking fine. After the fight, we saw Pacquiao up close. We saw
Thurman,
man.
Two warriors.
Hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight. We met a guy on the plane. He was like a degenerate gambler, and he was like, "What do you think? What do you think? Should I bet? Should I bet on Pacquiao and knock him out?" I go, "Yeah, it's worth the shot." I got him all hyped up. He goes, "Man, I really believe in what you're saying." I was like,
because him knocking him out was good.
Then he goes, now I realize after the fight is over, he goes, "I realize you're just a fan." The guy was like, first the guy thought I was like a fucking expert. He just wanted to gamble, this guy. He had money, young guy. He spent $2,000 to sit on the fucking floor, right? And he just wanted to gamble. So we told him
You're not a betting
the
expert.
odds on the knockout were decent, and it almost came true. You almost stopped him a couple of times.
Yeah, the body shot.
Body shot in a tent.
A lot of people may have took a knee on that body shot.
We met a lot of people. Everybody was there. Who did we meet that night?
We met
Who did we meet?
Andy Ruiz Jr., heavyweight champion.
Yeah, Andy Ruiz came up to me.
We
Very
saw
cool.
we talked to our boy Sean Porter, who's fighting Errol Spence.
Yeah.
We saw the Charlo brothers, Kawhi
Charlo
Leonard.
Brothers, those guys are big. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard almost looks like a heavyweight champion.
God, that guy's imposing.
Saw Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder. Boom Boom Mancini was there, but I didn't get to see him. My buddy Joe Goosen was there.
Saw Floyd, Leonard Ellerby. It was a
Ellerby.
star-studded
everybody
event.
was there. We were, we're like part of the boxing world now. It's like weird. I don't know. It's funny about fighters and.
Oh, we also forgot to mention, we saw Paulie in London.
Yeah. Oh, we saw Paulie Malignaggi
Son
in
of a
London.
bitch.
Yeah, we had a nice Thai lunch with Paulie. Started in bitching and moaning about the fight, and I was like, "Come on, Paulie, stop. We're gonna eat lunch now." I had to calm him down.
And then Paulie warmed up. He had a great day.
He warmed up. He dropped the anger. He was in a better mood. Because once he starts talking about Artem Lobov, and I broke my hand, and I busted that fucking guy up, I was like, oh, I don't want this to be another 2-3 hour lunch. But then we started talking about a lot of shit, me and Paulie.
And then it was a 3-hour lunch.
Oh, we had like a 3-hour lunch. We talked a lot of, Paulie was defending me. And my wife, and son were attacking me on things. And Paulie always feels for me, He feels for my cause. It's funny. He goes, yeah, you don't understand a guy like Nick, He goes, he knows where I come from. He knows I'm flawed. He knows, he feels for me. He rubs my back, He's very warm. He's a very warm-hearted guy, except when he gets crazy and he yells. But, we have a funny relationship.
Yeah. Paulie's a great
it was
guy.
good. That was good. Then after the fight, we went to the Win, and then my back started locking on me at the Win. It started locking on me.
Your back's all right.
I was getting up like this. And my wife, I couldn't straighten up. I couldn't straighten up. So she goes, what's going on? I go, no, my back is locked. I don't know if it's my bulging disc, but because I was kneeling. So the next morning, I get up out of the bed, and I go to the bathroom. It's a true story.
He fell down.
No, I couldn't get off the fucking toilet bowl. I couldn't almost wipe my ass. I had to wipe from the front because I was spasming. Oh, you laugh. This is a true story. I was wiped from the fucking front, and I tried to get up, and I couldn't. I was on the ground in the bathroom, in agony. And I was yelling, and my wife was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I go, try to get me on a chair. Get me on a chair.
Did I help you?
You didn't do shit. Motherfucker left me for dead.
I was
He left me for dead, this kid.
laying in bed on Twitter.
Yeah, he's like, he's not that much pain. I'm on the ground crying. I was on the phone with my brother crying.
What'd
My brother's
John
like,
say?
well, he doesn't have much sympathy for me. Because I've been telling you this for 20 years, 25 years, and you just don't get it. He's right. I'm in denial. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm 20,
think you're
25
skinny.
pounds. I'm going on a diet right now. I've lost about 4 pounds. I ate 2 meals yesterday. I'm going to start. So anyway, I had to go to the hospital. I had to get a shot, cortisone. I had to get this other thing just to get out of pain. It's no joke. I was in a lot of pain. I was in agony. On the way home, we had little White Castles, but stopped, had my belly bombs. That was good.
Still better than Crystals.
Yeah, still better than Crystals. Absolutely. There's a great White Castles on the way home from Vegas. Where's the place called?
I don't know, but it's right off the freeway.
It's right there. It's like a.
You don't have to stop on the strip
big,
for it.
yeah. You don't. It's a big like hillbilly shopping place and casinos and, Vegas is it's the Wild West. It's the Wild West. It's like you go in and you go out. You a day or two. That's it, man. You can't stay in a place like Vegas.
I don't understand.
I like
certain
it for
places.
fights, but I mean, what'd you say?
I don't understand certain places where people can vacation there for like a week to 10 days.
I don't know.
Like for me, like Vegas, I only go to Vegas for like specific reasons, and once
Right.
those reasons are done with, then I leave. That's when I want to leave. Or like even Cabo, like even for vacation, I don't know how people stay there for like 7 to 10
5
days.
days, 6
4
days.
days is enough.
4 or 5. No, I mean Cabo. I can justify 5 days.
I can't.
Vegas is
It's-
absurd for 5 days.
It's just too much
Vegas
going on.
maybe 2 days, 3. I mean, you know, I mean it's just an absurd
Like,
kind
I
of
can
place.
like I can do New York for a week because there's
Yeah.
always something going on.
Well, that's New
I
York.
can
You
do
know.
Chicago for a week.
Yeah, you can go to the theater, you can go to a game, you can walk around the city, you could shop. I mean, Vegas is like you know.
You're also messing with a bunch of dickheads in Vegas who
Oh, yeah.
who are there to
Oh.
get drunk, and it's just and then you don't know who you're really with. It's like it's a whole thing.
It is. It's kind of like, you know, it's definitely absurd. I came home, had the back issue, blah, blah, blah. Then I watched a classic Yankee game the other night. What a game. What a game. They lost Monday night, but then Tuesday night, they were down. Check this out. They were down 8-2. It turns into like a classic. Then it's like 9-5. Then it's 9-6. Then they keep coming back, and they take the lead. 10-9. 10-9 in the 8th inning. Then they bring in fucking Britton, who's always a disappointment. He walks a guy and then throws a fat pitch to Sano, and Sano clobbers it. So after coming back, being ahead 10-9, boom, they're down 11-10. I'm like, yo, fucking son of a bitch. 11-10 after all that. In the 9th inning, 2 outs, nobody on. This guy Tachman is up. He's like 1-2. He's battling to stay alive. Gets it to 2-2. Almost a pitch that I think was strike 3. The guy missed a call. And he flipped out. Walked Tachman. Next pitch, he just threw a fat fastball to Aaron Hicks. Boom! Home run! Yankees back up 12-11. I'm like, okay, but this isn't over yet. This fucking drama's not over. They're bringing Chapman. Something looks not right. He's throwing 95. He can't throw a strike. I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if the game is fixed. It looks weird.
How can it be fixed? It's a
well, you
regular
don't
season
know.
game.
The guy looked like he just looked like something was fishy. So he loads the bases. I'm like, oh, man, he's going to fucking implode. We're going to lose the game. It's 12-11 here. If he can get out of this with 1 run, there's no outs. He can barely throw a strike. The guy hits a line drive bullet. Boom. Sack fly, 12-12. Still not out of it. He miraculously gets out of it. Were you watching the game? You watching the game? You guys only heard about it. He miraculously gets out of it. 12-12, right? Next inning, they go ahead. They get 2 runs, 14-12. You're like, okay, I think we got it now. Now they bring in Ottavino, who's got nasty stuff. The
When he's
same
on.
shit. He throws like a frisbee pitch. Walks a guy. Walks another guy. He walks a third guy. Oh, my God, the base is loaded. And he had good stuff, but he had... Did he have 2 outs? He had 2 outs. He couldn't get the third out. He's got the bases loaded. And this guy coming up was a great hitter, Kipnis, lefty. And he brings in Chad Green. Chad, straight fastball Green. So he figures the guy will throw a strike. But you got to hold your breath because you know this is not a good matchup. This guy's a killer hitter. Hicks, who had, that clutch homer, was leaning towards left center a little. He hits a bullet off the bat. It's a gapper to left center. And it's like the only way this guy's going to catch it, he's got great speed. He just made a beeline for the ball, and he dives. And in one motion, dives, catches it, holds on. Would have been a triple. They would have lost 15-14. So be it. Thank God. The gods were on our side. What a fucking catch. What a home run. What a game. 5 hours in the trenches. That's how you end a night, boy. That's how you end a night, Then like even last night, I took last night off. They were up 9-3, then it was 9-6, 9-7. They went ahead 10-7. There was ESPN. I was all burnt out. I didn't get crazy. And they wound up winning the series.
I went and saw Lion King. I didn't watch the game.
J-Hap sucked. CC got hit. We need starting pitching. I mean, the trade deadline's coming up. I don't know who we're going to get. I mean, I know we're looking at Stroman. There's Robbie Ray. There's a bunch of, I mean, the guy to get, I think, is Bauer, Trevor Bauer. The Yankees have a squad. They're never out of a game.
They're
But what they,
savages.
I know, but you got to get a great pitcher here. They got to. And I think they got to go for this crazy guy on the Cleveland Indians because he's going to be traded because they're not going to re-sign him. And Cleveland, you know, they're in the wild card contention, but they're also going to try to, you know, rebuild.
Is Sevy bound to come back this year or no?
That's
It's questionable.
very
I
questionable,
wouldn't
but that
rush
would be
him.
huge. I wouldn't rush him. And if he does come back, he might just be a weapon out of the bullpen. But the Yankees have got, because Houston is starting to get healthy. Houston is a stud team like the Yankees. Minnesota ain't no joke. The Yankees got to get a pitcher.
Yeah.
And I know, you know, listen, man, I think they're going to have to, and they got to get someone that's, you know, impactful. I mean, I don't know who, if it ain't Bauer, I don't know if the Mets would deal Syndergaard to the Yankees. Probably not.
But I'd like him on the Yankees.
Now the Giants are hot. They're probably not going to trade Mad Bum. We got to get somebody.
Yeah.
And we might even need a reinforcement for that bullpen because these guys, man, they just, you never feel safe. Even like Britton, he ain't the same guy he was in Baltimore. He was great. Yeah, Ottavino, great stuff, but he's still a little shaky. And Chapman, man, he's talented, but man, he scares the shit out of you. He scares the shit. Yeah. Last night he came in, he actually threw some strikes. You know, and I was like, wow, the night before, I don't know what was up. He just did not have it. You know, and sometimes you got to go get a guy. Like he went and got Ottavino. You know, it was a miracle that Chapman only gave up that one run, and it was 12-12. But that's a game. That's a game.
So
Tonight, we got a big movie. We want to talk a little bit about Quentin Tarantino. Nick's all pumped up.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 70 millimeter.
70 millimeter.
Midnight showing.
Midnight showing.
Cinerama Dome.
We want to break down Tarantino. Like, you know, I mean, I'm a big Tarantino. I haven't seen the Kill Bill movies, I'll be honest. But, you know.
Let's pull up his IMDb.
Let's pull him
real
up.
quick.
And let's, I mean, I could give you my favorites. I think the guy's he's a master.
Is he a top 10
He's a top 10 what?
director?
Absolutely.
Top 5?
I mean, you know, there's a lot of great guys. I mean,
But I'm saying you're
you know, if I start thinking about great directors and a great body of work, of course, Scorsese's in there. I'm going to put Tarantino's in there. Paul Thomas Anderson is in there.
you put Spike in there?
I put Spike maybe. Yeah, I put Spike in there. Yeah. The Coen brothers are in there. These are guys in this generation.
Inarritu?
Absolutely, Inarritu. I mean, you know, I put, you know, Coppola as he's definitely an all-time great, even though, you know, he's older. But Tarantino is a great man. I mean, some of his movies are,
Electric.
they're just incredible.
So this is his 9th movie, and he said that, I don't know if it's this one or one more, and he's done. He's saying he likes the idea of only directing 10 movies. That's
Why?
it. Just because that's what he wants. But he said he still would write and like produce things.
He would
but, like,
still write,
but
but he wouldn't direct.
No, he'd be done on that side. He says 10 just sounds ideal, and that's it for me.
Well, I mean, how old of a guy is he? And Quentin, is he in 50s? I mean, I'm 57, so is he 56? He's my age.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you have a body of work like that, I mean,
You don't need to make more movies.
you got Pulp Fiction,
So he went Reservoir Dogs,
Reservoir Dogs,
Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown,
Jackie Brown,
Kill Bill
wow.
1 and 2, Death Proof, Inglourious Bastards, Django,
Django,
Hateful
wow.
Eight,
Hateful
and now
Eight.
Once Upon a Time.
Now, Once Upon a Time.
Now, where do you rate his, what's your favorite Tarantino film?
My favorite Tarantino film, I'm probably going to say Jackie Brown and Django is 1-2 for me.
Which one comes 1?
It's close. It's close. If I had to pick one, I don't know. It's like 1 and 1A. I love both of them.
1A and 1B?
I mean, yeah, 1A, 1B.
The performances in both are just incredible.
I mean, the performances in Django are insane. The performances in Jackie Brown are insane.
yeah, it's
I mean, you could break down like in Jackie Brown, like Michael Keaton is great. Like, you know, all these supporting roles are great. De Niro is great in that movie.
Sam Jackson didn't even get an Oscar.
Sam
nom for that
Jackson is
movie.
off the wall in that and Django.
Robert Forster's good.
Robert Forster's
Bridget
so
Fonda's
good.
Chris Tucker's good in it.
Chris Tucker's good in it. I even like Bridget Fonda as the little wife, little, what does he call it? A little wafer girl? What's he called? That's my little surfer girl, some shit like that. I mean, Django, it's insane. Insane.
We saw it at his theater, New Beverly Cinema.
Yeah.
About a couple weeks ago.
If you haven't been out there, it's worth it.
It's really affordable too.
Yeah, real popcorn. They sell White Castles too, believe it or not.
Because when we saw Django, we didn't catch on earlier when it came out, and we had to go see it at like some renegade theater with nobody in it.
Oh my God!
And
it was in Sherman Oaks. It was a shithole. We
And
could have walked in; they wouldn't even know
And we started.
where to pay.
We were like screaming in the middle of the movie. It was hilarious. Nobody could stop us.
But I was like,
So-
even in a shitty movie theater,
It was great.
the movie was great.
And then
I
we just
mean-
religiously watched it a lot over the
But-
years.
What's your favorite one?
It's hard to say because I do like all of them, but I'll probably say Django. Yeah, I mean, I like Pulp Fiction. I like Jackie Brown. I like Inglourious Bastards is good. I would say my least favorite was Hateful Eight. Pulp Fiction's really good. Pulp Fiction to me is like, there's a lot of different stories in the movie, so it's kind of like,
I wrote those two movies that are both good. True Romance.
True Romance.
And Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, he
Michael's
wrote those.
in True Romance.
Michael
right?
Rappaport is in True Romance. That's a very entertaining movie.
Do you like Pulp Fiction?
I like it. I don't love it.
Well-
I'm not in love with, but there are moments of that I do love. There are moments in Pulp Fiction that I love, like love the Ving Rhames shit and when he gets raped, and it's fantastic. I mean,
It's just pretty classic movie.
Bruce Willis is great in it. With the fucking chopper and the machete. I mean, there's cinematic moments. Christopher Walken with the speech about the guy hiding the shit in the guy's ass.
I like the diner stuff too with Travolta.
Oh,
and Uma
my
Thurman.
God.
It's incredible. When she goes,
Who's the actress? She's insane. She's like, she's got the gun on. He's like, take it easy, take it easy. She's like, don't make a fucking move. I'll fucking blow your brains out. She's an English girl.
I
she's-
have her name.
She's a terrific actress. And
Amanda Plummer.
Amanda Plummer, yeah, she's out of her mind. Come on, honey bunny. Take it easy, honey bunny. We're all gonna be cool.
Tell that bitch to chill.
Tell that bitch to
fucking chill.
Tell that fucking bitch to chill. Oh my God.
I like when he goes,
Yeah.
no, Yolanda, don't make me nervous. Because when I get nervous, I get scared.
Yeah.
When a motherfucker gets scared,
A motherfucker gets scared. Oh my God. Sam Jackson has like what 3 or 4 iconic performances in those times. That's iconic.
he should have.
Jackie Brown.
He didn't even win
He's
for that.
insane. And then he's insane in Django.
He didn't get nominated for Django or Jackie Brown, which is like insane. But the Django one I get because of the year, but Jackie Brown I don't really
Oh my
understand.
God.
that.
He's fantastic in Jackie Brown.
The thing in Django is that like every performance in the movie is pretty amazing. Like Fox is great, Christoph Waltz is great, DiCaprio's great,
It's one of DiCaprio's best.
Sam Jackson's great. Who else? Even the cameos are really good.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. Who's the other one? Don Johnson.
Don Johnson is good as Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Big Daddy. I mean, that movie's funny
It's
too. Man.
it's really absurd, but it's like
I mean, it's
so
really
good.
a comedy. It's like, to me, Django is almost like a dark comedy.
I feel like Django's 2 movies. There's the first half where he's like on an adventure.
Right.
And that's pretty funny. And then there's the second half where he's on the plantation with Leo, and it's not funny from the second that guy gets torn up by the dogs. That's when all the comedy kind of leaves the movie.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're in like, oh shit, this is like real now. People are getting
But-
torn up and like torture and
Yeah.
hardcore.
yeah.
But it never quite
Walter
becomes.
Goggins is good in it too.
yeah,
Oh, him?
Yeah, he's good in
He's
that.
like the bad guy.
He's a guy. I just something about him.
What if he's a fan of Breaking Bread?
I'd have him on. I mean, I don't like the characters he plays. Like a real douchey
he almost
guy.
snips his nuts
That's what
in
I
the
meant.
movie.
I mean, he's a good actor. I didn't mean he's not a good actor. He's a good actor. Just like he's just a guy that you don't like. You kind of hate him. He's not likable. He's not like somebody like Christoph Waltz, who's like, He's just likable.
Dude, even Christoph Waltz as a Nazi in Inglourious Basterds is super likable.
He's likable.
Like he there's a scene where, like, because in the beginning of the movie he comes and like he invades this person's home and like the girl's hiding and she runs,
Right.
and then he sees her years later, and he's having food with her, like strudel, and he's like making her try the strudel, and she's panicking inside, but like she knows like this is the dude. He's a killer. He was so good in that movie.
Has Quentin Tarantino won an Academy Award?
He has Pulp Fiction and Django for writing.
For writing.
I think he won for Pulp Fiction.
Has he had a Best Picture?
No. Which is kind of insane.
That's kind of bullshit.
Let's see.
I mean, come on.
Quentin.
Jackie Brown? Was Jackie Brown nominated? That movie's so underrated. It ain't funny.
Let's see the nominations he's been nominated for. Okay. Academy Awards, Best Director. He's never won for Pulp Fiction or Inglourious. He won Best Original Screenplay for Pulp Fiction and Django. Was nominated for Inglourious Basterds.
How could he not be nominated for Jackie Brown? That's just stupid. Like, they overlooked that movie. To me, that's like could be his best movie.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction lost Best Picture in '94.
What was that? What was nominated?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Oh my God.
And then
That's a Hollywood movie.
and then let's see, Inglourious Basterds. What was that nominated for? Well, Christoph Waltz won Best Supporting for that movie,
Well,
but
when you talk
it
Academy
lost
Awards,
Best Picture too.
huh?
Glorious Basterds lost Best Picture to was it King's Speech?
The King's Speech. Oh my God. Oh,
I hated that movie.
It's a fucking bore. The King's Speech. It's like bourgeois bullshit.
Oh
You-
no, it lost to The Hurt Locker. And then
Whoa.
what did Django lose to? Let's see.
Django lost to. And Jackie Brown, what was nominated that it wasn't nominated? Tell me the movies that were nominated.
Django.
It happens, man. There were great movies that don't get nominated. Great performances for whatever reason. Because these awards are political, you know what I mean? And they're somewhat bought. They're somewhat,
2012.
That's the truth of the matter.
Oh, Django lost to Argo.
Oh, God. Come on. That's not even Ben Affleck's best movie.
The Town is Ben
The
Affleck's
Town
best
is
movie.
his best movie. Something about The Town, I never get tired of it. I could pick it up anywhere. The beginning, the middle, the end.
What is that? What is that line Ben Affleck says in the movie when he tells his brother like something like, "You got to be smart" or something? What is it?
Yeah. Stop fucking all the witnesses, something like that. Oh, you mean Jeremy Renner? He goes, who do you think you are? He tells that guy. He goes, you're just an old guy with a fucked up face. He goes, I ain't doing it.
Oh, Fergie.
And that guy's fucking. He passed away. He's a great Irish actor. He's like, you're gonna do it. I'll clip your nuts.
That's
It's like I
insane.
clipped your daddy's nuts. He goes, oh, I see you got a sweet little girlfriend on the park. He goes, you're gonna do this for me. And then, he winds up doing the fucking job.
Yeah, he escapes.
I mean, I love it because it's Fenway Park. I like when they go down there and they got the sunglasses. The guys are like, can you see all right? Hey, don't be smart here. Don't be smart. He goes, come on. We got a call, guys. We got a call. What is it? Burglary. We got nothing down here. Oh, man, that's a great fucking heist.
You notice with like movies that win Best Picture,
It's a great movie, man.
they're not remembered as much as other movies, for whatever reason.
Yeah, because sometimes a movie has a life of its own, like The Town. People love that movie. I talked to a lot of people
That
that
didn't
know
even get nominated
movies.
for Best Picture. I
Yeah,
think.
it's bullshit. It's better than Argo. I mean, Argo was all right, but it was a Hollywood movie.
Wasn't better than Django.
No way it's better than Django.
Dude,
No way.
I think there's like a couple movies on that year that were better than Django.
They should bring me on the panel. I'll decide. The
Academy
what
Awards.
wins. Yeah, they'll say, yeah. No, well, they'll just say okay, we have to bring in somebody that
All right,
has
Turturro.
credibility, and bring Turturro, bring me in, and I'll decide. No bias. I'm telling you what's better.
Jackie Brown year was Titanic 1. The other ones were As Good as It Gets,
Oh my God.
Monty, Good Will Hunting, and LA Confidential.
Oh, go.
That was the year of. All right, Good Will Hunting's good.
Okay, Titanic, I get it.
And LA Confidential is good too, but the Full Monty and As Good as It Gets.
Nah,
Who remembers those
no.
movies?
Who remembers those? The Full Monty and what? As Good as It Gets.
I think
Titanic.
I think if
People
there's
love it.
I think if there's
Came out, it was wild too.
Yeah.
Just the way they sunk the ship and stuff.
Yeah.
Technically impressive.
James
Yeah.
Cameron.
I'd like to work for that guy.
Just like E from Entourage. Not E, I mean Vince.
Oh, Vince is the fake Aquaman.
The fake Aquaman. We're obsessed with Entourage. We've
Yeah.
become like obsessed with it.
You
It is so funny, man.
you-
It is so funny that if you want to laugh and you want to get cheered up and just put in a good mood, put on fucking Entourage, man.
I'm sorry, Vinny. I just hate the guy.
Fucking Johnny Drama is classic.
Johnny Drama,
Johnny
Billy
Drama and
Walsh,
Turtle are great. And
Ari Gold,
Ari Gold.
Lloyd.
Oh my God, Lloyd is funny too. Josh Weinstein.
I like how Ari calls him Josh Winefuck.
Oh my God.
It's a classic show.
It's a great show.
If there's a year for Quentin to probably get Best Picture or Best Director,
Maybe
it's
this is it.
probably this year, right?
Maybe it'll be this movie. You know, I mean, he deserves one. He's overdue. He's been overlooked. But, you know, he's a guy who's from L.A., and he's like Hollywood, but he's not Hollywood. It's weird. He's like his own guy.
He said it was pretty amazing. Like, so I guess they had 2 days where they had to where they were able to shut down all of Hollywood, the streets,
Yeah.
to do this movie. And he said in those days they had to redress it up like the 70s or whatever, 60s, whatever era this is in.
Right.
And it was like surreal for him to do that because he said, I barely remember this as a kid, but now the fact that like we're able to like recreate it, it's
Sure.
pretty crazy.
There's nothing like the 70s.
Yeah. I mean, this has like, I'm excited to see this because I do like DiCaprio and I like Brad Pitt.
Well, I love the period. Yeah, I love the period. I like DiCaprio. I like Pitt. Pacino's in it too. You know, it should be how long is the movie?
2.5 hours.
2.5. I heard you can't bring if you work with Quentin, you can't bring your phone like on set. He doesn't allow cell phones.
You can't sleep either. He puts a big black dildo on.
Oh yeah? You can't sleep where?
Sleep on set.
Yeah, well, people shouldn't sleep on set.
If he
You
can,
know.
he puts a big black dildo on.
A big black dildo? That's good. That's good. I like that. I think I may have auditioned from when I was a young guy.
He's a savage,
Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, he was like, he had a lot of energy. Maybe it was True Romance. He was like, I was like, who is this guy? You know.
Him and Spike aren't really friends, right?
Nah, I don't think they like each other. I don't know. They're not, you know, who knows? Some guys are fans of each
Just
other.
competitive nature, probably.
Yeah, you know, they're just competitive, you know, two different guys. I mean, you know, Spike's my man. And but I like Tarantino.
Real talk. I love Nick Vallelonga, but Black Klansman should have been Best Picture last year. Sorry,
Yeah, well,
my opinion.
Black Klansman was
No bias, because he's in it.
Yeah, it's a better movie. It's a better film.
So-
I mean, Green Book's an enjoyable movie.
But
But
to me,
it is what it
But
is.
to me, as a Best Picture,
Yeah.
your movie has to reach many spectrums as far as cinematic, and you gotta have like a cast that everybody in the movie is like impactful, whether it's a big or a small role. And Green Book's mostly just two dudes the whole movie.
Yeah.
Black Klansman is like a bunch of different people, and there's great cameos. He's a cameo. Alec Baldwin, Danny Hawk.
Memorable cameos.
Who else? Harry Belafonte. That's his name.
Belafonte.
Like, come on. There's like insane cameos in that movie.
Yeah. Well,
Even Stars Born should have won it.
Star is Born was good too. You know,
Cooper was great.
he was great. He was very good. Very good. You know, even Dice was good.
Why aren't you friends with Dice?
I am friends with him. I don't know him that well. I'm a fan of his. I've always been a fan of his, and I just don't know him. We'll have to get him on Breaking Bread. We'll find a way to get him on. I mean, I love Dice.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jill went up with a quarter. Came
down with 250.
Oh!
Oh!
That fucking whore.
Oh my God! When I hear those rhymes, hickory dickory dock, I get crazy. Something about it. And then he goes, I see you did your homework.
You learned the lines.
You learned the lines.
But I got some new poems for you now.
I like that one. What's it? Oh my God, blew his ass. I forget. It's fucking great. I used to put it on as a doorman. I'd put a car on. I put the radio on. I was in Central Park South. And I'd put on hickory dickory. People would pass on. They'd jump. They're like, where's that fucking coming from? It would be on in the car. I'd be giggling my ass off. I used to do crazy shit when I was a doorman. Those were the days, man. Well, we had London, we had New York, we had Vegas.
You think
back.
Floyd Pacquiao fight again?
Fort Long hot dogs. Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Something tells me It's gonna happen somehow, some way, because Floyd Money Mayweather, you know, that's his middle name.
Loves the
Come on,
spotlight.
he loves the spotlight. He loves the money. He probably feels like he could, you know,
He still win the fight.
Still win the fight. Why wouldn't he? When he could make $200-300 million, right? I mean, come on.
Minimum
you know?
200.
Manny wants that payday. Manny wants it bad, and Manny deserves it. You know, I mean, he's an exciting fighter, man. 40, but I hope he doesn't go too many more. I don't see nothing happen to Manny because, you know, I love the guy.
Honestly, if
he took some punches against Keith.
Even if he didn't get the Floyd fight, it's honestly not a terrible idea to retire on the Thurman fight, but I don't think he would.
Probably not.
Because, I mean...
Probably one, maybe two the most.
The Thurman fight was so good. But,
That was a great fight.
and Thurman was great in it, too.
He was good. He won my respect. You know? Even hit me up on Twitter. I called him a warrior. Thank you, Thurman. Get you on Breaking Bread next time you're in town, all right? So,
Here's the thing. Pacquiao's a savage, so he don't really care. And if he's still with Heyman, I think if he doesn't get Floyd, he'll probably take the winner of the Porter-Spence fight.
I read a funny
which I
tweet.
think that's kind of scary, which I wouldn't want him to fight Errol Spence.
You know, I read a funny tweet that they think, some guy goes, I think Floyd is Al Heyman. Because no one ever fucking knows who Al Heyman is.
Oh, you've never seen what he looks like?
No, I don't want to know. But I'm like, I wonder if he fucking even exists.
He does.
I know, but you just hear that name, and it's hilarious. And somehow, some way, I think that Floyd Mayweather is Al Heyman.
Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong in saying I know what Pacquiao's next biggest fight is.
Who?
You ready?
Yeah.
Pacquiao versus Artem Lobov.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
147 pounds. That's the fight.
Oh,